things first. I want my desk to be here in this space. Ignore that. I moved my bed so I could fit another desk here. Let's set up my second desk and then I'll show you the rest because my computer is not here. I'm still moving back in and I don't want to get too far ahead of myself, so I left my computer at the apartment. This is those like IKEA tabletops, and then I just got the legs. I got a screwdriver. I wanted an electric one, but I'm just being lazy. I asked my dad if he had one that I didn't have to go outside or do a bunch of nonsense for, like if he had one just in the house. And he said it was outside. I was like, okay, don't worry about it. I'll just use a regular one. And he offered to just go outside and get it. He's sitting down. He's got a blanket on. He's got his show on. No, I'm just being lazy. It's fine. You don't gotta get it. Because if I really wanted it, I would go get it. I don't want it that bad, you know? Then he starts getting up.
No! No!
Just stay there. Just stay there. It's fine. It's fine. And then now he's mad. Let me introduce you to a big part. That sounds crazy. Let me introduce you to like another side, right? Y'all don't know me very well. But you're about to. You're about to know. I've been thoroughly engrossed in this not so silly little game. Little mobile game called Love and Deep Depression. What you might be seeing on the screen is different from what I just said, but I know what I said. Trust me, I know what I said. Thank you. But basically, if you know what an otome game is, I'll explain to you. But if you don't know what an otome game is, it's basically kind of like a dating game, like a dating sims kind of game, but it's catered solely to women. And that's a conversation I'm not about to get into because the otome community is very divided. Some violently homophobic. The girls who enjoy Love and Deepspace also very divided. It's the girls who are having a good time. We're kikiing. We have lots of different headcanons. Some people got 2 tools. Caleb vibrates. It's fun. And then there's the other side that is extremely conservative. Doesn't want to get into the political aspect of the game, even though it's the main driving factor. And then homophobia. Vicious homophobia. In the game, you basically are a cop, but no, you're like a soldier. You're basically a soldier, but for monsters, like galactic monsters. The game is very space heavy. Actually, as of yesterday, the official account dropped a 10-minute video on physics. The game's also educational. If you download the game and somebody looks at you weird, let them know it's educational. So you get multiple love interests, which is very common for otome games. You get multiple love interests, and they're all different. They all have like their own like traits. I'm not gonna get into the story. If you want to hear about the story, I suggest you either play the game or you go to my homegirl. She don't know me, but she's my homegirl for real. Watch these videos if you really want to get into the lore because it's a lot. It's a lot. If you enjoy reading combat, because it's actually heavy, it's heavy in the combat. And at first, I was kind of hesitant on the, I feel like I'm losing my train of thought. At first, I wasn't really heavy into the combat for real. I was like, I'm gonna skip all that mess. I'm gonna hand the phone off to somebody else. I'm gonna skip all that jazz. I don't really fuck with it. I love the combat now. I'm like, actually, I'm not gonna say I'm good. That would be a lie, because I have not seen how other people play their game. So I'm not gonna say I'm good. But I'm gonna say to me, I'm phenomenal. I'm excellent. At the beginning, when I was trying to get through that story and something good was gonna happen next, but you had to go through like 4 levels of combat before you got to that next chapter. Hey, that would piss me off. Didn't like it. I also didn't know I had to. Guys, this is my first game like this. Please give me some grace. Give me some grace. This is my first game like this. I didn't know what I was playing. If I can do it, you can too. But anyway, you build relationships with the characters. So you can pick between... Now look, I've actually been playing the game since it released. I saw a trailer on TikTok and that was all I needed to see. I saw that little fruity, whiny sub, Raphael. And I was like, okay, yeah, sure. And I'm seeing it before they really upgraded the graphics. And I was like, yeah, right. I go to the App Store. It doesn't release for another like week. I'm like, if it comes back up on my TikTok, it'll come back up on my TikTok. Sure enough, few days before release, shows back up on my TikTok. They're showing me Zayn. Yeah. Okay, guys, alright. I was playing that in my the break room at work. Release day. Fuck my little pasta I brought from home. I'm eating something else. You can build up your affinity levels. Now, unfortunately, they have limited events. You can get these cards. We only this month found out that they are doing reruns. We didn't even know. The game's been out for a year. We didn't even know they were ever going to do reruns because I was totally deep fried and bubbling in the pot. Yeah?
There's a drill downstairs.
Okay.
Okay.
I knew he was going to get that drill. And before anybody comments, you're being rude. Hey, they do it to me too. If I'm talking, I'm trying to tell my mom about my day at work, and she's looking at me like, okay. Sometimes my mom just walk away. If she's done talking to me, if she's done with me talking at her, she will just walk away. And my dad would tune me out completely. So before you come in my comments saying you being rude, I'm not. Trust me. Boom shakalaka. So, yeah, you can build up your romance levels. So I had to take forced. Let me be very clear on that. I was forced to take like a 6 to 8 month. I was forced to take a 6 to 8 month break, and now I have to pay for it. Literally, I have to pay for it. I have to suffer because I missed so many cards. I missed mad myths. Didn't even know what a myth was, but I missed it. Didn't know what it was, but I missed it. Hey, I have to wait now for Zayn Cat Butler. If any of you are watching this and you're like, I don't really care what she's talking about, I'm sorry, I hope you didn't click off. But the reason I stopped playing was because on the date of release, guys, I need you to listen to me. On the date of release, when I downloaded pre-downloaded that game, it said, 11 gigabytes of storage. I only have like 56 on that. I had an iPhone 11. I only had 56 gigabytes on that hoe. I had to delete things. And I'm like, okay, sure. Game unusable. As more content was coming in, game unusable. I had to uninstall it off my phone and move it to my iPad. Suddenly, it takes 16 gigabytes of storage. Whoa! Where did all that come from? That's 5 extra gigabytes that I could use for other things. I'm now deleting apps off my iPad. Suddenly, game stops working on the iPad. What's going on?
Now, let's talk about that!
I had to uninstall it off my iPad. I got a new phone. First thing I download, of course, the first thing I download is Love in Deepspace.
20 gigabytes of storage?
Luckily, I have like 256 gigabytes on this phone now, but 20? And while we're here, let's take a look at how much it's taking up as we speak. I also have this really cute Zayn phone charm. Oh, my sister texted me. Wait, major update. My sister said, I didn't have time to make my morning matcha. And I was like, okay, let me just buy it this once. Look what they served her. What is that? Let me turn my brightness down so you can see this. That's the same color as the table. That's the same color as the table. She said this is a glass of milk. Okay, biggest app by size on my phone is Love in Deepspace, clocking in at 27.7 gigabytes. That's almost 30 gigabytes of storage on my phone. Worth every giga, worth every byte. I love this game. It's so fun. It's very low stakes. I'm gonna let you in on a little tea. I'm terrified of video games. Don't know what it is. I think I know the source of when it started. Me and my therapist are like this. Actually, speaking of therapists, she might be watching this. What's her name? She might be watching this. She asked me for a link to the account. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. You can watch, girl. You can watch. That's fine. That's fine, right? We'll dive into issues, problems, and I'll know the source. I know the cause. And I've heard people where they're like, they go to therapy and they know all the sources of all their trauma, they just need help working through it. And they'll go to therapy and the therapist's like, well, since you know all the fucking answers. If you're watching this, thank you for never saying that to me. Because I do know where it all stems from. I do. I know where my video game Scary stemmed from. My brother would play games and he wouldn't let me play them, right? As older brothers do. I didn't get the privilege of having him pretend to plug in a controller to make it seem like I'm playing the game. He just told me I couldn't play. And my parents were never like, you have to let your sister play. They were just like, you don't want to let you play. That was it. I think they combated that with like trying to buy games that you had to use two people for. But back then they didn't really have that many games like that. It was like party games, and he didn't really want to play with party games. Some of my fondest memories of playing with games with my brother and sister. But yeah, he wouldn't let me play the game. So this one time I was like, he's at like his taekwondo. I'm at home. He's got that PlayStation going, and it's got Sly Cooper's Jones on that piece. And I'm sitting there with my sister. I'm like, it's our time. We have to play this. Our dad doesn't care, and mom's not here, and our brother's not here. We gotta play this game. You know, I wasn't 100% sure on how save files worked. I didn't know if I died in the game, would I ruin his progress or what? Of course, I'm sure he saved it, but also he wouldn't turn the game off, which also made me think that maybe he couldn't save. Because you know, at some point that wasn't that you couldn't save, but like at that point you could save, but I didn't know. Or he saved, I don't know if he saved before he left. But I'm just sitting there like, I'm about to play this game. I unpause it. I pick up that controller. Sly Cooper fine ass is doing his little like in front of me. You know, I'm like what, 10, 8, probably not, I'm probably a little younger than that. I don't know. I'm a little ass kid. I go around I'm walking across like buildings and stuff. I go down like a chute or whatever. When I tell you, I was so scared of the enemies because I'm thinking, I don't know how to play the game. I don't know how to fight. If I die in real life. He's gonna know I played the game. And I got so scared and I got so freaked out. I've been freaked out by games ever since. So here's my theory, right? And Barrett, stay with me. My theory is that, I'm talking today. My theory is that I need to play Sly Cooper, beat it, and then I'll be cured. Because I've been playing Repo with my girl Candace, and the whole time we're playing Repo, I think my heart rate's at 160. That game is really not that scary. It's like jumpy, but like and like the first round, I'm like, Candace, I can't do it. And she's like, what are you talking about? I have to see the monster. So I just run, I let the monster kill me, and I'm like, okay, just to get the scaries out. Didn't help. I still get the scaries. Also a fun game. If you guys ever get a chance to play it and you have like a group, it's definitely a group game, but it's so fun. I get the video game scaries, but I love playing video games, but I get the scaries. It has to be, the only way I wouldn't get the scaries is if it's like, it's very clearly not a scary game. Like The Sims, or My Sims, which is my favorite type of Sims, or Love and Deepspace. It's like, they're not scary in the slightest. Love and Deepspace is scary in a sometimes it feels a little real type of way. But yeah, games that are like very obviously not scary, but like games that like aren't supposed to be scary, but like they might have like dark colors, I'm crying. Diagnose me in the comments. Sure. I'm all ears. I'm open to recommendations. I think I'll play that, and if I can figure out how to play the game, I'm not going to say any further of what that means. If I can figure out how to play the game, I'll probably record it. I might post it. Now, for my people who know the game and y'all know what I'm talking about, please tell me in the comments who you made and who's your top 3, and who is like at the bottom of the pyramid, and tell me why they're at the bottom of the period. I'll tell you mine. My main is Zane. Love Zane down. Excuse me. Love Zane down. Second in command. Duos, Double Trouble, Caleb. Why 2 childhood best friends and they're not friends? 2 bad bitches and they're not friends. Caleb's doing. My top 3 in order. Zane, Caleb, Silas. I think I enjoy Caleb's yearning We'll call it that. We'll call it, there's two forms of yearning. I think I enjoy both A side and B side yearning. Like a CD. There's two sides to him. I think I like both sides. I think I enjoy both sides. Honestly, you know, I was fucking with it, but like, I was a little put off, but I was fucking with it low key. You know, it was very love and hate, hot and cold, angel devil on the shoulder. I was fucking with it, but I was questioning myself, if that makes sense. And for a lot of you, that is gonna make sense. I get so excited talking about this game. Once MC stepped into that little, spoiler alert, stepped into that little secret room he had, it's that fucking robot arm. That was my final straw.
If your hand is cut off, a bionic arm can.
Okay, baby better hype me up. Baby better hype me up. Baby better hype me up. Okay.
That was my last straw. And then Silas, because of course, he's a cutie patootie. Now, why not Raphael and Xavier? Raphael I did thoroughly enjoy. I think before Silas and before Caleb came back, it was mainly Zane and Raphael. Because Raphael also feels like a best friend. Like, we're in a sassy man apocalypse, an epidemic. And he fits the narrative thoroughly. So I think I also enjoyed that about his character. Now, least favorite, so sorry, it's gonna have to be Xavier. Am I coming around? Sure. I'm coming around. I'm not gonna say he's boring. That was my original thing that I kept saying, like, oh, he's just so boring. Upon some self-reflection and reevaluation, he's not boring. He's just still not my cup of tea. I actually made like a PowerPoint about the game that's like 30 plus slides, and at some point I kind of want to make a video talking about it, but like my homegirl Loki already did it, and yeah, like there's always room for more people, especially of other demographics. There's always space for you, but she reads the world underneath, and I try to read them and I'd be falling asleep, and it's not all that they're not interesting. It's just sometimes reading, especially reading on my phone, I'm knocking out. Like, I have to read standing up. Let me know in the comments if you play that game. Let me know if you played any other Otome games. I know there's Mystic Messenger is a really popular one. And then there's one called Obey Me. I don't know nothing about that. Oh, and if anyone hasn't played Love and Deepspace and wants to get into it, and you enjoy a nice yandere character, Caleb's your guy. He's gonna blow up. It's gonna be a little spooky, but he's gonna come back. I just want other, like, silly little weird friends to be in this little community I'm trying to create here. Look at my PC. It's so ready. Of course, graphics cards are a sensitive topic. So yeah, it's black, but I don't really care. Now, how do I get the glass out? I have, because of course I do, this little standee of Zane. And I want to put him in there. I think that'd be so cute, but I don't know how to open it. Also, guys, okay, look, it's not obsession, all right? I just really enjoy the game, okay? Some people like Sonic. I like Love and Deepspace. I do have it set up for Love and Deepspace. Isn't that so cute? It's a little kid. He said Christmas. He said PCs for Christmas.
I know a lot of people got PCs for Christmas. You'll see these right here.
What?
And the way to take this off.
This on the floor came out print and kind of add to the result.
I figured it out. My heart sank! My heart sank! Look at all this. Let me not touch anything in there. Let me stop right now and not touch not one thing in there. I'm gonna put him in there like that. Yeah! Oh my god, how cute! Wait.
Trying to let you know. 사인을 보내, signal 보내. I must let you know. 사인을 보내, signal 보내. 사인을 보내, signal 보내. 사인을 보내, signal 보내. 사인을 보내, signal 보내. I must let you know. 사인을 보내.
paralyzed. I don't know where to go from here. I haven't even turned it on. Oh, I paused so I wouldn't say that, and I said it anyway. I haven't even turned it on yet. And I'm just so obsessed with this looking like really cute and like aesthetic. I'm about to go on Pinterest and see what they got for me. I'm about to go on Pinterest and see what's up. And I still have to go back to the apartment to get my chair because I'm trying to use this whole tonight. And it's like what, 5? It's 5. I didn't even eat lunch today. Well, wait, I'm about to eat my lunch today. I look ashy. If I don't look ashy, it was because I fixed it in post. I'm gonna update you on where I am in the process. So let's take a look. Ignore this. It's because I'm still trying to clean my room. But I put my pictures up. I got this one from a Bratz doll somebody gave me, and I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna recreate these outfits. These are so tea, especially Sasha's. I'm gonna recreate all these outfits. But yeah, this is mine. I made this. I made that one in high school. I made this one in college, and then this one I bought. It's like some shiny, it's a shiny print. And don't even get me started on how long it took me to put this freaking shelf up. But I got this bunny at like a vendor. It's this little 13, 14-year-old, and they look how cute. Look at the craftsmanship. Like, look at that. And the little overalls come off. Like, they sell other overalls, so I can change the outfit. But yeah, they're gonna sit there. Right there. My friend made this for me. Oh my god. It's scary. It's scary. I can't. Oh, bug eyes. Yeah, I'll put that there. And then another friend got me this. Just like my miscellaneous items. And then here's the Bratz doll in question. Look at the fit. You know, now that I'm older, I don't know, I feel like I still let my kid play with a Bratz doll, but because when I was a kid, I'm not looking at them like that. I'm just saying the outfit's fire. But like, look at the jeans. If y'all see me in these jeans, put your arm down, sister. Let me fix her. She'll hold her little braid. And I'll put her up there. And bestie, don't fall. Now look, I'm bringing this conversation of these girls are dressed down. Why does it come with the poster girl dress? The outfits have always been tea, but they didn't have this when I was a kid. Look, it's all open on the side. I knew the Bratz got down like that, but I did not know the Bratz got down like that. I think I still would let my kid play with them, but I might have to take this poster girl dress away. That's tea. The boots are fire though. Let me know in the comments, will you guys let your kids play with the old Bratz like I had, like probably we had growing up, or these new age Bratz?